Welcome to Website Creative Pro. My name is David, and in this video, we're talking about Udemy versus Teachable. Udemy versus Teachable, which one should you use and why? What's up guys, it's David from Website Creative Pro, and in this video, let's talk about Teachable versus Udemy. There's Teachable and Thinkific, and then there's Udemy, and then there's learning management plugins. Which one should you use to create a product or course on? Here are my thoughts from being online and using all of them. All right, so what's great about Udemy is 100% passive income if you can make sales. Now Udemy is extremely busy, what am I talking about? Extremely like competitive now. It's kind of grown, but they have a huge customer base of like 9 million students is what they claim, something like that. So they have the platform. So Udemy is sort of like the Fiverr for services. You know, Udemy is to courses what Fiverr is to like services. Like I'm on Fiverr and I get sales regularly. It's totally like no effort. I don't have to market anything. I just get a trickle of sales in every week, do the reviews, do my user experience reviews, create websites, and it's wonderful because I don't have to worry about marketing. And that's why I like Udemy, because Udemy is equally passive. And so should you use Udemy? You should use Udemy if you don't have much of an audience or you're looking to as a way to create a passive income source. Honestly, like you should look at doing both a little bit, because like I'm currently building a bunch of Udemy courses as a personal experiment to see how passive it is. In the past, I've had some modest success with Udemy of being able to create courses that were able to generate, you know, $50, $60, $70, $80 a month passively, nothing like life-changing, but it always got me thinking like, that's why people, okay, now I get it. Like now I get it's like someone says like, hey guys, I have 25 courses and I'm making $2,000 a month. And I'm always thinking, well, you could create one course and have your website and an email list and make $10,000. Like what's the point of doing that? But the advantage of Udemy, the only real advantage of Udemy is it's 100% passive. Like you just create the course and then you don't have to market it. You don't have to sell or do anything. Like really, the Udemy marketing will take care of it for you. They'll promote it on Facebook. They'll promote it on various social media platforms. Obviously, they'll give you a coupon code and a URL, which you can share to people, like, you know, description in the video or whatever you want to do, things like that. But like, which one should you use? If you have a website and you're going that route, definitely you should be using Teachable. Don't be using Udemy if you have a website. Like if you're building out your own website with your own email list, create a course, use Teachable or Thinkific. Don't waste your time with Udemy. Udemy is not designed for that. Udemy is like a marketplace for courses, and that's kind of like the direction that you want to go with Udemy. You want to build it out so it's like this passive income source, and that's it. Now you want to go there if you don't have an audience already. And by audience meaning like, you know, if you don't have a website where you're getting like 500 visitors a day, then yeah, maybe you should look at Udemy as a way to just kind of test the water for different courses, maybe as a way to like, you know, you could create like $200, $300, $400 of passive income, which you could then reinvest into your website, whatever. Otherwise, just stick with Teachable. And now the last one comes into like LMS plugins, like learning management system plugins. I do not suggest that. I personally like paying for services where they take care of all the details and then all I have to do is worry about the main aspect, which is selling courses. Now it's like, you know, it's not complicated. I could technically set up an LMS plugin on my websites and sell my own course. But then it's like you have to take care of all the aspects. You have to take care of hosting, software updates, plugin vulnerabilities, all that stuff. It's like, why that just creates too much of a headache where it's just not worth it in my opinion. It's like, it's sort of like WooCommerce versus Shopify, how I talked about in that video, where it's like, yeah, you can do everything you can with WooCommerce, you can't do with Shopify, but they're both kind of the same price, and because you have to cobble together a bunch of different services with WooCommerce, and it's not going to be free with WooCommerce, even though the plugin itself is free, but everything else is not, like hosting, a domain name, various plugins. You're going to put it all together just to do what Shopify does, and that's kind of like how LMS plugins are. Like, yeah, it's free, but then it's like they're going to charge you a fee for the plugin every year, and then you have to cobble everything together, a bunch of different products and services to make it work just the way like Thinkific or Teachable works right out of the box. And you know, I'm personally a proponent of like, look, if I'm making courses, I want to focus on making courses. I don't want to focus on like all this other technical stuff. I want to focus on the main thing. Same with like websites. Like I like building websites. I like designing and I like creating content. I don't want to like be bogged down with like using a theme and then using a theme builder and then putting it all together. It's like, it's a headache, you know? And that's it. So basically, Teachable versus Udemy versus an LMS plugin. Again, to recap, Udemy is great if you're looking for passive income and you're looking to create courses and you don't have much of an audience. You know, I would definitely stick with Udemy, create like 20 courses and have at it and go hard at it for 6 months. And, you know, maybe a little bit of luck and a little bit of hard work, you could probably build out like $1,000 income source, maybe $2,000 maybe. If you already have a blog, your blog is growing and you have an email list, then create a course with Teachable. Don't even think about Udemy. It's not the right platform for you. It's not appropriate. And LMS plugins, I would just completely stay away from. So anyways, guys, that is it for this video. If you liked it, like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.